So as you can see, I have this board here, and it will be determining what I build, how I build it for my next build. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm going to roll with it. So we have 4 categories: minifigs, the build, time, and then the paint category will all be determined by this cool looking red die. So let's see what I have to do. So minifigs, you can't see it. 5, anything military. Nice, okay, I like that. That's like World War II. Build, it's a 4, which is a forest. I think that's like some of the best ones. I don't think the build is the best, but I mean, I'm getting pretty lucky so far. Then time, you can't see that. 6, 10 hours, oh nice. Okay, now what do I have for the paint category? Oh wait, you can't see that. 3, no removing. So once I put a piece down, I can't take it off. Okay, not the worst, but kind of annoying. So 10 hours to build anything military in a forest. Okay, let's see what I can come up with. So this is probably about how big I'm going to make it. Just a single 48 by 48. Here's my plan. So I want to have like a river here across the front, and like a road going from like here to here, just going across the entire thing. You know, maybe like a cabin somewhere over here, like here, maybe somewhere over here. I want a cabin. And that was just like trees and plants to cover the rest of it. I have 6 hours and 57 minutes left. But yeah, so basically I just plated off everything and added the walkway, bridge, and the outline for the river. So this is an update, so you can see how I finished the house. Still have 2 hours and 40 minutes left to do all the minifigures and like all the foliage and stuff. So yeah, so taking the roof off. You can see that inside it's pretty small, but you know, you have your entranceway with the door right there. And then a giant table with papers, maps, and stuff. And then a radio in the back there. And glass on the floor because I want soldiers peeking out the windows. Yeah, you can see bullet holes around the windows. So yeah. And now I'm probably going to do like foliage and stuff. So yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes left. I finished putting in all the foliage. I think it's looking really good, actually. So yeah, I just need to build. I need to put in the water and then minifigures. I have around 30 minutes left. So this is it, the finished build. And I only have like a few minutes left, so I don't know if I mentioned this. Hopefully I did, but this is supposed to be like a ambush of a small German convoy. Probably like Germany, France, 1944, 1945. But yeah, so over here we have a guy with a rifle running in. And then this guy is running up this small mound. I said earlier how I wanted the road to be like dug in. So he's running up there. This guy got shot and is now falling. And the guy in the window right there. Over here we have a dead guy with an MG34. Some blood. Right there. Here, I'm gonna move the lights a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see better. And then down here we have a guy trying to throw a grenade into the house. And these guys were pushing this small AT gun or field howitzer. They died. Oh, I'm just realizing I should have added shells for this, but it's fine. Yeah, and then this guy over here. He dead. Then we have the guy with that MG 42 or 34, I can't tell. Bird up in the tree. We have a guy with a rifle here. Dead German on the bridge. Small bit of blood. I didn't add more blood since it's just annoying to deal with pieces that aren't stuck down as... Well, as I say that, there's water, the bridge, and the roof aren't stuck down, but... I mean, this isn't moving. The water's stuck in. If I end the bridge, it's kind of hard to get out of there. But it would just be annoying to deal with a bunch of red studs on smooth surfaces, so I had a snot brick there. That's why that was there. MP40 right there. And then the front of the convoys, except for this guy's mostly unchanged since the majority of the Americans are in the house. But yeah, so rifleman and another MP40. So now I'm turning the model this way. You can see how I would like to make that gap smaller, but just adding a 1x2 plate didn't change it. It made the angle of the roof worse. And you can see how it goes up like pretty consistently. The 1x2 plate messed with that and made it look weird, so that gap is annoying, but what are you gonna do? Down here we have shells for the M5, which I'll get to. Side of the house is pretty bland, but neato. Over here you can see a line of bullet holes, and then the broken window with glass on the floor right there. Small crate. Small window on the side. Both lights there. And I like how the tree overhangs the roof a bit. Yeah, then cobblestone path. And then it's kind of hard. It's kind of dark under the tree. You should be able to get a better view from the other side. Yeah. So now moving into the house. To remove the roof, you just take this off. You're wondering why that 1x1 stud plate is in dark gray. Is because I couldn't find one in light gray. I'm sure I have one, just couldn't find it. So just remove these panels. The way they're stuck on is this brick keeps it from moving, so yeah, you just lock it in and it can't move. Same thing for the other side. And this thing is just because I couldn't find a 1x1. So yeah, the interior is pretty crowded in there with a lot of minifigures. Yeah, this guy's on the radio over here. This guy died at the window, so yeah, the line of bullet holes actually killed this guy. So this guy dragged him out the way. That's why I tried to bled with a... That's what I tried to imply with a blood trail. Yeah, and then there's like a ammunition crate or whatever. Then over here, maps. So like letters, and then a few maps, and then tiles for papers. Both of them have their pistols ready to fight if they need to, by the way. I thought that was a cool detail. The AR trooper at the window, firing at these guys. And then Inside the doorway, there's a guy hiding behind the wall. He's also firing through the window. Yeah. At the doorway, this guy died. So yeah, all the bullet holes. So yeah, and I try to be thoughtful. So yeah, bullet holes at this window, bullet holes at the door, which killed that guy. And then these Germans are firing at the house. It's kind of hard to see, but bullet holes there. Let's see, and glass on the ground there. I guess we can continue at this angle. So yeah, moving on with the Germans. Just a few trees, since it is supposed to be a forest. Weird looking trees, and then few US soldiers moving in. And across the water, turning it around. You can see this guy's hiding behind this pine tree, which looks okay. Then, yeah, this guy's dead. He used a redhead. I thought it looked cool. But yeah, here's the other side. But yeah, then here's the custom M5 that they're wheeling up. I am realizing now that it's probably too far this way, and it would be nice if it was more this way. But it's alright. That would have given me room to actually have like people carrying this ammunition crate or shell crate or whatever you want to call it. It looks fine. And so yeah, that's a 10-hour build that is anything military in a forest for 10 hours and no removing. So yeah, that's the finished build. Hope you liked it, because I did.